Good morning. I'm out here walking my baby again. And something's telling me to talk about power and taking my power back, your power back, individually power back. Wow, that's a loud car. I'm sorry, I'm out here by a busy highway talking. But that's part of life. And it's part of listening and knowing what to say and listening to, it's time to take our power back individually and as a group. And what I mean by that is I've given, you given, we all given our power away in different ways. And that means, what that really means, each person's going to have to figure out what it means for each one of you. But it's about taking it back. Taking your power back. Standing in your strength and believing in Jesus always is behind you. God, universe, divine, whatever your belief is behind you. Have faith in yourself. And start trusting self, and that's part of taking your power back. Come on, big boy. And sometimes people need help getting their power back and understanding about that. It's like Casper. When I found him, he was afraid of everything and people and other dogs, just pure afraid. And me and a trainer, Kat, she knew that she had enough work to know that he'd be a good service dog for me. But we had to give him his power back. Because, see, he had his power taken away by another human being. They abused him, they deflated his power and his confidence. And part of it is confidence in himself. So, as I giggle as I'm talking about this, because he would have been hiding. The wind scared him when I got him. The shadow scared him. Balloon scared him. But we had to give him back his confidence, give him back his power, his courage, and teach him that he knows what he's supposed to do. And amazingly, before he was fully trained, or he's still not fully trained, he's still in training in situations, but he started detecting my diabetes, the sugar problems and health issues, way before we even started awakening those senses in him. But we were teaching him touch, and he started touching me one day in a restaurant in the midst of our training. And Kat was like, well, let him know you're okay. I looked up at Kat. I'll never forget it. I said, I'm not okay. And ended up bottoming out, and the heart rate started dropping. But that's about taking power. He took power back. Casper took his own power back, and he knew, his instinct knew, and he trusted it, and he kept hitting me. Now he hits me with his nose, his paws, and he even trips me sometimes to get me to recognize my own power. Because I sense sometimes it's going down and don't pay attention to it. But this is about taking power back. And it's about in many different ways. Like my job, the place I work at, I'm helping these people to wake up to take their power back. Because we might strike. But it may not need to go to a strike, because people are realizing that they have I went to Cyrus. They have more power than they think. They've been led to believe. All these companies don't want you to believe you have that much power. And sometimes you have to show them that you do have the power and that you are educated. And it doesn't mean that you have to quit your job and go to the next job. Sometimes it's learning to stand strong like Casper has. He has learned to not be afraid of the wind as much. He's still learning that the balloons aren't going to hurt him as much. He still cowers sometimes, but he took his power back. This is about taking power back, trusting, and knowing what's right and wrong. But see, I call it the devil. The devil doesn't want people to have their power. And you can call it the government, you can call it whatever you want. But when people start standing together in their power, doing something right, doing something good to better themselves, to get them out of situations, that's taking your power back. Okay, so, and it's about believing and following what you know is true. And listening to your spirit and listening to what is around. Because certain people want you to stay out of power. They don't want you to step into power. And even sometimes you don't want to step, or I don't want to step into my power. Because then it really means I got to change. So, you better sit your butt. Sit. I know I see that other duck. Hold on. Don't bring him over here. Hold on.